What's up, everybody? J Heat Sports Media coming at y'all again with that fire as always. Spitting the hot topics and getting the sports conversation started. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Football, basketball, and boxing. Let's get into it. So, moving on to the next part of my list of the top boxers in the world. Pound for pound, in my opinion, the best in the business. We at the top 10 now. The creme de la creme, the best of the best. These guys, while I have them in a certain order from 1 to 10, I know there's going to be plenty of people on this list that some are going to feel should be ranked higher, maybe lower. But this is my opinion on where I think they fall right now going into 2024. So let's get right into it. At number 10, none other than Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson is one of the most ring-savvy, high IQ individuals in boxing. He's a 3-division champion, as he's had a title at 125, 130, and now 135 pounds. He was unified at 130. Shakur Stevenson's hand speed, his defense, at times he makes the fight boring because he's so skilled and makes it difficult for some people to watch his fights at times. But make no mistake about it, he's one of the best that there is. He could easily at some point put himself as the top pound for pound boxer in the world as his career progresses. He's not even in his prime yet, so make sure you're paying attention to Shakur Stevenson. At number 9, a guy that would say he's the face of boxing. To me, he's one of the top 3. I mentioned Anthony Joshua at one point. He's a big draw. He was on my list. This guy, like Anthony Joshua, he sells out every arena, big-time pay-per-view buys, and that's Gervonta Tank Davis, also known as Abdul Wahid. Gervonta, or Abdul, is now one of the most spectacular boxers to see in the sport of boxing because of his high knockout ratio, well over 90%. He puts guys to sleep when you are in the ring with him. He plays no games, but he also has a good IQ as well. Can fight going forward, can fight off the back foot, set traps. He has a chin. Complete package for sure. Gervonta Davis is also a 3-division champ. While he doesn't pursue the belts as much as some these days because he's chasing the money a lot of times, he's got some fights that he's supposed to be looking into that could really set him apart and move him into my top 5 if he continues to progress, because he's gotten better over his last several fights, with his biggest fight being this past April against King Ryan Garcia. At number 8, the other cash cow, the guy I would say is the face of boxing right now if you were going to pick only one, Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez has probably the best resume currently in boxing. While you can question at times his timing of when he's fought certain fighters, his resume is still impeccable and still the best in boxing. He's been in many different weight classes and is currently undisputed at 168 pounds. We really want to see the fight between him and David Benavidez, so hopefully that gets made this year. But regardless, you can't take it away from him that he is top 10. Some would have him in their top 5. After his loss to Dimitri Bivol, I can't have him in my top 5 at the moment, but he has that type of potential, and he's definitely a seller as far as his popularity. Then at number 7, Devin the Dream Haney. Devin Haney is starting to move up in popularity, trying to set himself up as a cash cow. And if him and Gervonta Tank Davis or Abdul Wahid can get that fight going this year, that'll be big things. It'll mean big things for Devin Haney. That'll really skyrocket his popularity getting in the ring with Tank. And also, it would be big for both of them as far as their status on the top pound-for-pound list. Devin Haney is a master technician in the ring, similar to a Shakur Stevenson. Good timing on his punches, great defense. He seems to beat you to punches when he's going against guys. Just had a super impressive fight in his most recent fight against Regis Prograis. Devin Haney has been undisputed at 135 pounds and is now a champion at 140 pounds. Make sure you catch Devin Haney because he's a big-time boxer. And make sure you check out all the boxers on my top 10 list. All right, that's all the time I got. Y'all know what it is and you know who you looking for. J Heat Sports Media. Remember to like, subscribe, or get at me in the comments. Let's go back and forth. Y'all know where to find me. YouTube, Instagram, X, and TikTok.